It's pretty windy in Cicero, New York, as Mashesky wins the draw. 20-mile-per-hour winds in Cicero, New York, going northwest. It's about a middle-of-the-pack ranking. Rowley finds Schweitzer on the doorstep. Moran's there to make the stop, and Moran didn't even realize that she made the save.
A great stop for the Panthers.
Emily Boissonneau says that Syracuse struggles sometimes against the zone, but Hendrickson in front, Schweitzer's there to make the save. So 2 shots early in this one and 2 saves, 1 from each netminder.
That's someone like Natalie Smith with the opportunity to just rip it from straight away. This is your chance to really start to pull away early if you can do stuff like this.
Smith bounces it home. Syracuse gets on the scoreboard first in this one, thanks to Natalie Smith.
Free position shot from straight away and just bounces it right past the keeper, Moran.
This is a Pitt side that hasn't won an ACC regular season game in 2 years. It's only a 3-year program history, though. Inside feed on the doorstep to Ava Washington, but it goes right in the cross of Delaney Schweitzer. Baxter with her speed hands it off to Tyrell, who's had 15 goals over her last 3 games. Adamson to Tyrell in the 8, dishes off to Rowley, who tips it home. Tic-tac-toe from Syracuse's offense. Adamson to Tyrell to Rowley to the back of the net.
Loves to do. Play fast and play in transition. You start off with the save. Schweitzer was moving from right to left across the cage, got the stop, and then this awesome tic-tac-toe offense that at once just hasn't been able to convert yet on the offensive end.
And that's because of those turnovers from Syracuse early in this game. Moon, the freshman, up top feed to McNearney, the senior midfielder. McNearney dishes it inside the 8 to Coughlin, and somehow, some ways, it passes Delaney Schweitzer. Pitt gets on the scoreboard. It's 2-1 Cuse.
A play like that, it almost reminds you of a hockey goal. The deflection, like in hockey, where there's guys standing in front of the crease just trying to tip it, deflect it to get it past the goalie.
Searching for a teammate. 5 seconds to go. Pitt in his zone. Adamson turns, shoots. Moran makes the stop. Moran leaped up to make the save, and Pitt moves quickly. Rowley already a goal today. Runs towards the net, rips it and sticks it. Peyton Rowley extends the lead to 2, and that's her 2nd goal of the game. Who's 4 for 6 on free position chances this year. Baxter shoots, and Moran makes the stop with her right leg. Wide. But it seems like Pitt is getting any opportunity to double team and get in those lanes that Syracuse tries to clog up.
Yes, it makes things really hard here in the settled situations.
What a bullet from Emma Tyrell. The velocity on that shot from Tyrell extends Syracuse's lead.
And in the settled situations, you just give it to Emma Tyrell and have her with an absolute rocket. Look at how she unleashes this one towards the far post. Can't pressure at X as much, so Ward might be able to work more.
Rowley to Tyrell. It's just too easy for the Syracuse offense. Emma Tyrell once again. That's her 2nd goal today.
A player with the last name Tyrell on her back have that much room, because you see here the Pitt defense thinks that the ball's going to X. Tyrell just goes right behind, and she is left with about 5 feet all around her. She'll bury that every single time.
The Panthers have definitely had their opportunities, Adam.
Yeah, unlike normal, but it's stuff like that. You turn it over, you have a chance to try and flip it to a teammate, and it ends up with Maddie Baxter.
So Washington can't corral the handoff, and Baxter, using her speed, moves quickly. The Orange are in transition. Tyrell dishes it to Ward, over to Rowley. It's just too easy for this Orange offense. Peyton Rowley with 3 goals in the 1st quarter. She's shining like a North Star in Cicero, New York.
She easily could have taken the shot. It all starts with Maddie Baxter, the caused turnover. I think we might see her getting the drip chain after this, because she calls it. I thought she was just going to take this all away, but the chemistry, she looks quickly as the extra pass to Tyrell. Ward somehow gets that to Rowley on the far side. As Tyrell runs inside, whips it past Moran for a goal.
Emma Tyrell with a hat trick for the Cuse, and the Orange are up 7-1 over the Panthers. 7-1, Smith can extend the lead. Smith stings the back of the net for a goal. Natalie Smith with an aggressive shot gets her second goal of the game, and Syracuse leads 8-1 early in the second quarter.
Exception of initially looking like she's going to go high to the low at the last second, brings the stick down. You notice how open this zone is. There's so much room for a cutter inside. Let's see how much movement there is off ball for the Orange.
Schweitzer up top to Smith, bullies her way through the 8, fires and scores. Natalie Smith joins in on the hat trick party. That's 3 for Smith.
To kickstart the offense, draws the defense to her, and then at the last second sends it over to Smith, who goes all the way through the defense, and perfect placement on that shot. That's when the fouls occur.
Adamson zips and connects. It was about time for Olivia Adamson to get on the scoreboard.
And the deception on the shot from Adamson. She initially brings the stick over right towards the middle of her head.
Syracuse up 10-1. Around 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Smith gets the feed from Baxter, and Kane makes the save. The midfielder hands off to Tyrell, who shoots and scores.
Things up on the free position. This time the teamwork, the pass over to Tyrell, and another rocket.
McNeary there to clean it up. 10 seconds left in the first half. Pitt has not scored in the second quarter. Hendrickson, Pitt's leading goal scorer, finds O'Donnell in front. O'Donnell's shot hits the crossbar, and time runs out. A turnover from Britton as she tried to hand it off to Tyrell, so Pitt takes over. It's Emily Coughlin moving with speed. Coughlin to Naylor. Zips it over to John Donato, who muscles her way through the crease and scores. Pitt taking advantage of a turnover.
It all starts with that turnover from Syracuse, and then a great job from Coughlin just to take it all the way. And then John Donato has the opportunity. She has the space.
Caramelli, the freshman, going up against this Pitt defense. A zone defense that has made Syracuse think. Tyrell with 4 goals, make it 5.
We've seen a goal in this game that was pretty much identical to that. Again, Tyrell cuts in. She's got so much power on her shot that once she has...
Tyrell already has a goal this quarter, has 5 goals today, and why not another?
Emma Tyrell, once again on the free position. She's just too good, you can't stop it.
Rich to Rode, who just shovels it in. Megan Rhodes back to the goal, no problem. She's got eyes at the back of her head and scores.
Smile on her face, that was fancy. Catches it back to the net, and the little flip. Oh my, the SC Top 10 nominee, that was special. I don't know how she did that.
It's Naylor moving quickly to O'Donnell. The attacker backs off to Lublin. Inside to Fennick, and Fennick can't corral the pass. It ends up in the cross of Guyette. Guyette tries to move quickly. It's tipped by Hendrickson, who shoots, and it finds the right side of the net for a goal.
That's a good job there by Pitt of just sticking with it. You know, initially you had the chance there, balls dropped, and then to understand, oh, Guyette's about to throw it, let's get the stick in the way, and then a great job from Hendrickson to just stick with it, go for the little low to high shot, almost goes off the too conservative where you're not getting any shots off. So you have to get good shots, but you also need enough where at the end of the day, if you can't find the perfect shot, you still need to find something.
15-3, Syracuse leads. About 4 minutes into this game, Naylor spins, shoots, and scores. Sydney Naylor goes from her right to her left, passes it to O'Donnell, back to Lublin at X. Ava Washington marches down Broadway, but loses the ball. Lublin corrals the ground ball, shoots and scores. But some confusion on the field after the refs blew the whistle. Nonetheless, the goal still counts.
I said this a few minutes ago, but for Pitt on offense right now, it's as simple as the passes are not being dropped. You see, in this case, it was actually just a ground ball pickup for Lublin, but all throughout that possession, Pitt was not turning it over. It was able to be settled. It was able to pass the ball around. I think it's the same thing that we've seen so often from the Pitt defense, just when it collapses down on the middle of the field, way too aggressive. Sticks start flying everywhere, too much contact.
Caramelli finds the back of the net.
Or so often and take advantage of the opportunities.
Caramelli bounced it past Molly Kane. And confidence going towards the tail end of the season. Pitt has Robert Morris next on Tuesday. And then 2 games after that, McNearney bounced it towards the net. Guyette is there to make the stop.
Everyone expected. Not as many turnovers recently, just playing much more clean lacrosse.
Hendrickson jukes one way, and there's a clear lane in front of her for a goal. Jenna Hendrickson with her 2nd goal today cuts the deficit to 10 late in the 4th quarter.
Deceive the defense. You see as she goes in, she quickly looks to the right, and she just gets the defense staring. You see Superior Clark thought that there was going to be the pass off, just
Sumwalt drops the ball, but Washington sweeps at it, goes over a defender, marches towards the goal and scores. What a pretty move from Ava Washington to score that goal, and the running clock is no longer there with a 9-goal deficit.
To the best, just have to put it all together. Starts off with a great kind of hockey play by Ava Washington to send it to herself, goes through a little bit of contact, protects the stick at the last second, brings it out to get the shot off. That's an exceptional play by Ava Washington.
With just over a minute to go in this game. She danced her way towards the goal for that score. It was a pretty move from the junior attacker. Lauren Call in there and wins that draw in place of Mashesky. And Izzy Leha moving quickly for the Cuse. 50 seconds to go. Ella Blesi ran down the left alley, dropped the ball, fight for it near the 8, and it's Pitt ball. Moving quickly by midfield. The Panthers go towards the cage. Naylor to John Donato, kicks it to Hendrickson, who shot it, but Guyette makes the stop. 20 seconds to go, a fight for the ball on the right side of the field. The refs blow the whistle, and it stays Syracuse. Guyette holds the ball in her cross, 10 seconds to go. And you can hear the excitement from the Syracuse sideline. The timer runs out after that shot from Ryan Banks. Syracuse takes this one 16-7, and the win streak extends to 8.